Hey amazing coders, Krishna Sharma here from KREDICT, and today's JavaScript journey is talking us into the exciting world of loops. Loops are like the magic wand of programming, allowing us to repeat actions and perform tasks efficiently. In this video, we will dive into the basics of loops, exploring the mighty for loop and unravel the secrets of the for in loop. Ready for the loop the loop adventure? Let's get coding. So our first is introduction to loops. Before we dive into the code, let's understand what loops are and why they are so essential. Loops are like a chef recipe for automation in programming. They allow us to repeat a block of code until a certain condition is met. Think of it as a way to avoid copy pasting the same code over and over. Now let's jump into our first loop, the for loop. Before this, I want to write something like if I want to write 5 things 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and how we can write this is console.log and 1, and after this copy paste and just change the content. But you can see this is just I am just increasing the one value. You can see this in the output 1, 2, 3 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is printing. So if I want to print this statement with a loop, you can just print this in the 2 lines. This is a 5 lines. So just dive into the for loop. The for loop is a workhorse in JavaScript. It's like having a superpower to execute a block of code a specific number of times. Let's break it down with an example. So in previous I just used 5 lines code to print 1 to 5 digits. Example of for loop. So this is a for loop syntax. If you just start the iteration of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is printing. So let's in this example we are initializing a variable I to 1 and then setting the condition to run the loop as long as I is less than or equal to 5 and incrementing I by 1. In this block you can also increment or decrement the variable. The code inside the loop will run 5 times. So I think you just get the for loop. So our next loop is for in loop. This is mysterious loop. Now let's step into the enchanting world of the for in loop. This loop is perfect for iterating over the properties of an object or an array. But before that, let me give you a quick glimpse of what arrays are. An array is like a magical container that can hold multiple values. You can think of it as a list. In the other programming language, you can store in the array a same data type's value, but in JavaScript, you can store multiple data type value in a single array. For instance, let's get an example of this array. We can just make array with the let keyword or const or var. Magical array is a name of array, and with this square brackets in this we can just give this is a string arrays like want, clock, spell book. If you want to print this array, you just write console.log and name of array like magical array. If we just run this code, you can see this want, clock and spell book is printing in the terminal. So let's next topic. Here magical array is holding the 3 magical items. For in loop, just see for in loop with objects. Example for for in loop with an object like let magical objects is this, and if you want to print this object with using for in loop, you just use this for loop. In this example, the loop is iterating over the properties of the magical objects and print each key value pair. It's like having a key to unlock the secrets of your object. Let's see this. Let key in magical objects. You just see this is a like a sentence. Let key is a variable which is iterating on the magical object. So console.log key plus this colon and magical objects key. Key is increment over and over time like this. So just print this. You can see this item 1, item 2 cog, and item 3 spell book. So let's move to next topic. So this is our last topic. I forgot that. Congratulations, you have just unlocked the power of loops in the JavaScript. The for loop and for in loop are your trusty companion for efficient and dynamic coding. Now it's your turn to weave some coding spells, experiment with loops, create your magical scripts, and share your creation in the comment below. If you enjoyed this loop de loop adventure, hit the like button, subscribe for more coding magic, and let me know what JavaScript topic you want us to explore next. Until then, happy coding.